Hello and welcome back to a creative session of Empyrion Galactic Survival. We are going to continue to work on the Emperor Hog, that's what it's called, isn't it? By the way, what do you think about the name? I don't know. I mean, we've got the Space Hog, that was my first one. The King Hog, because I thought this was going to be the big boy. Clearly it's not, this is tier 3. And this is the Emperor Hog. That's the best I can think of. The Boss Hog? I don't know. Yeah, this is the big one, and we worked on this last time, made really good progress, and it's time to continue working on it again today. So what we need to finish off is, well, as you saw, it looks pretty good from this angle, but this is a disgrace. This is just awful. I've tried sort of tweaking it, I'm like, no, this looks just dreadful. I'm trying to sort of emulate something here. This does not work. Oh, that's okay for this ship, but this doesn't work. Okay, so we're going to have to make some changes there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little throwback to the original, actually. Now, if you see here, these blocks are going in the opposite direction to these ones, which makes for quite an interesting, like, top-down profile, I find. So that's, you know, a little bit aerodynamic like that, but that's like the opposite way. But then you've got this block here, so it's still sort of sticking in. So I think I'm going to do something like that here. Then we're actually going to have it start to slope inwards. We're going to bring the thrusters out a bit more, so it goes back a bit more and the ship is a little bit longer. That's something I want to do. The other thing I want to do as well is I think I've decided I want to see if I have enough CPU to add rail guns on top here. I'm looking at adding 4 rail guns, and they're going to sort of function as backup weapons in case you've taken so much damage from the front that you need to fall back on the backups here. So that is also an option. We also need to work on the underside, which is going to be pretty basic and probably not going to rely on full blocks here. I don't know. Maybe it will, actually. I still am not so sure. We'll test it all out anyway. Alright, so let's begin, shall we? We want to go symmetry mode. We want to go the YX. No! Ooh, that's better. There we go. Much better. So I want to put in, I think, this here. Essentially, but here. So a 3-block version of it. So something like, just double check this. Yeah. I'm so terrible at finding the right block, you know. Absolutely terrible. Right, we've got that. And we got this. There we go. So that is very in line with the original sort of Space Hog back there. So we've taken like bits from both. So we've got that from, we've got that here, as well as the vents on the side. So we've kind of like, you know, it's an amalgamation of both with a few extra things. We do want to bring this in, so that's going to come back as well, actually. So let's just cancel that. Cancel all this. I really don't know what I'm going to do here. How I'm going to bring it in. I think I should start with the engines. Sorry if the keyboard's a bit clanky today. It just seems to be clanky. A bit more than usual. I mean, it always is, isn't it? Right, we want the regular. It turns out this is just a better looking design for what I'm building anyway. Not necessarily altogether, just for what I'm doing. Yes. Right, there we go. And we'll have it sort of, I think we're just going to go for a good old-fashioned, like, no, that is the way. Nope, that's the way. Nope, that is not the way. Oh, I'm just not on form today. There! Yes! Like this. I'm thinking, and just have it sort of stretch out. What do you think? Nope, that's non-lock. There we go, like this. Right, do we do it here as well, and then... for now, yes. Do we want... I mean, I know this is a big utility thing, but the O2 station, perhaps we can just sort of sneak it in somewhere else. Not really seeing where we can. Okay, forget that. Forget that indeed. Alright, yeah, let's get back to work here. We need this. Apologies. You know, some days you're just like, oh, you're just really not on form. This is obviously going to be one of those. But we'll get it done. We'll get it done. And hopefully, maybe we'll even test it out if we're lucky. There it is. Very nice. And then we want... yeah, we want this, don't we? That's it. Kind of like that. Now, this is a bit of an issue. We need to make this look less crap. Which I think we can do somehow. This acts as a separate entity, so I'm more than happy for this to be like, you know, just a slope that gradually ascends. Say we do it like this. Doesn't actually matter, because by the time it gets to where I want to build the railguns. Yeah, this is okay. And look, it's just in time for the vents. This is perfect. Yep. And then that's it. The only thing is, this looks a bit awkward here, doesn't it? I feel like it's better. I don't know if it's the solution, though. So that's the only thing I've got to say, really, about that. Got this bit sticking out here. If anything, this should be sticking out a lot more. Which maybe means getting rid of this thruster here, which I don't like getting rid of thrusters. Given the fact that we don't have much choice in where we put them, although we do have this here, so we can replace it. So maybe we do have it come out and just have another one of these. Oh, that's not the same. That's meant to be a bit like these, essentially, isn't it? I've done this wrong. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's have a quick gander. Nope, it's the red one. Oh my gosh, I really cannot do this, can I? Here we go. Oh, I'm just... never could get the hang of it. There it is. No, that's not the... sorry, wrong one. That's meant to be that into a... yep. Okay. That's how it's meant to look, but it is a bit... a little bit odd. So maybe we do want to get rid of this. Place it there instead. Yeah? I mean, this might be the best way to do it. But then, what about you? You're a bit sort of... Guess I'll put, like, something else here. I don't know. Yeah, let's quickly throw this on then. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think that's better. That is better, actually, having both. That works for this design, I think, because with the thruster there as well, it's like a little cover. But here, this is sort of sticking out, not really doing anything. Okay. I think this is fine, but I'm going to need to do something interesting, either texture-wise or, you know, maybe like a bar coming across or out from it. That could be kind of cool, actually, having something stick out. I don't know. I do think this is better, though, than it was. And I do think we still cannot put an O2 station there because that's the bottom block, so that is not an option. Can put it somewhere like here. Maybe something else there. Though that's going to be a little bit high up. We could put it here, actually. That would work, but then we need to put something the block behind, which actually we still could do. Possibly. But for now, let's cover this up. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. That's the one bit I'm struggling with, is this section of the ship. I still think it's better than it was. So there is at least that. Still need to sort out these corners here. Minor detail, though. Right, let's work on the guns here at the side, on the top, rather. So let's go railgun. We would like a few of those. Thank you very much. Thank you very kindly. So when you're ready, there we go, game. Thank you. Yes, like so. We're going to have 4 of them. We're going to have some sort of cover for them as well. Possibly a half block that then comes out and down, or maybe... Yeah, no, I think that's what we're going to do. That actually works quite nicely. Now here. Right. Yeah, watch this. I think I know what I want to do for this. Can't believe it. I actually have some idea what I want to do. But yes, we are going to back this off. We are going to close that up, like so. And cover this up via a half slope. Oh, that's the only thing. No, that's fine, actually. That's okay. That's okay. Yep, we've still got this. We need the little triangle piece. There you are. Okay, very good. These house the railguns quite nicely. That's actually kind of awesome. Alright, now we need to make this bit work. Is the only thing. So, out of interest, CPU, 80,000. We've still got plenty of CPU to play with on its internals, and we want to add more fuel tanks, generators, really pack it out. We need to put storage in as well, which for some reason does use CPU. I don't know why, but don't ask me. Ask Ilion. I think we'll have it kind of behave in this way. So, down like that. Right, do we want something going across the top here? Probably not, because it obstructs these turrets, so we're going to go ahead and do this. Fantastic. That's it. Whoop, like that. What do you think? Does that work? Could do. Certainly does look even more boss than normal, doesn't it? It's yeah, this is the SV in charge. That's for sure. So we've kind of got this sort of sorted. It's probably fine. Am I being a little bit pedantic? Do tell me if I am, because it's the sort of thing I would do. Let's go ahead and go for the sort of half block up down shenanigan here. So let's go this, 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 that, every other one. That's a shame. No, that's not. That's fine. We can make that work. Watch. You'll see. Ah! Oh! There we go. That's okay. So I don't know why to be so dramatic. Okay, very good. And then maybe here, you do this, and you can sort of go up like that. And like that. And from here, let's go with gives it some of that spikiness from the previous models. Just a bit of it. Maybe we can go for another one here, actually. Will this work? Not quite. Yeah, not quite. But do you know what? I think I'm going to do it anyway. In fact, I can always do it like this. Where did that go? I went in the wrong spot. Yeah? Yeah, that works. That works enough. You see, the spiky texturing isn't just here for show, I should point out. This acts, all of these spikes here, they act as extra armor. You have rockets that fly into the side of you, they ain't going anywhere near anything valuable. They will act as just little extra bits of armor. And you can sort of gauge the damage that you've taken based on how many spikes you've lost as well. So I found that particularly useful for both the Space Hog and the King Hog. How many teeth it lost told me how much damage we took at the front, not to mention the weapons. One's at the side as well. So I usually find that they are kind of useful damage indicators as to how at risk your main systems are. Right, the only thing we're really missing here is something in the middle. Perhaps there is something in like the decorative tree that we can sort of use, or maybe we just fling the detector on the outside for the sake of something interesting, or like a wireless, something actually practical, but then that just puts it at risk, which seems like an odd thing to do. I was thinking of using wings for the first time ever? No, second time ever. First time on anything I've ever shown on YouTube. But, I have to think about it. No, there's no way we can make wings work here. Right. That's that, I think. Could have this slide down a bit, potentially. But I quite like it like this. Yeah, it's good. Alright, we need to start looking at its guts. So, lights on. We want to put this, so this is the only layer here, right? This is going to be entirely, I guess, lag shot armor. So we're talking like pyramid pieces, probably. Hit points 156, hit points 200. Might be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure like the pyramid ones are the only ones that truly act as sort of lag shots. I probably am wrong about that. Yeah, here we go. That's good. So if you do get shot at underneath, you're fine. You're very fine. Fine, just fine. So down here, I think we want to start placing a few of the other extra bits. Right, something I noticed here is a weakness is you start shooting down here, you're getting very close to those generators. So sure, we can have that as like a decorative generator, but I think we're going to have to remove this one because otherwise we could get a bit of a chain reaction going. So I'll just have to put some sort of like techie looking block here for decoration's sake. So that generator connects sort of to something there. We'll work on that later. Well, I'll probably work on that in either another video or just in my own time. Right. O2 tanks. One O2. That's the right O2. Right, I think these are less important. That's a bait generator. O2 here. Clusters, I think, of 4. That's enough because this doesn't need many. We need a detector. We need at least 2 wireless, probably closer to 4. I don't know where they've gone. There they are. Right. Throw you here. So yeah, they do get a hit there. There goes your wireless. I mean your detector rather. Right, let's have this here. I think we want to position a few of these here. There we go. So if we do lose these... By the way, what do you think of this? The whole light's coming through a half block. I think that looks kind of good. But also, 1 spotlight. The first variant. Second variant, 2 spotlight. Third variant, 3 spotlights. I don't know, just thought that was interesting. Right, what are we up to now? Doesn't matter because I think I want a wireless. Do we want one at the back here? Maybe, just in case. Yeah, give it 2. In case you do go down a POI. We need ammo box. This is the big one. Alright, so let's get rid of you. Container. Extensions. Right, the placement of this is very important. I might make 2. What have we got to play with here? Got all the fuel tanks in the middle. Engines at the back here. We might want to, because we've got all this here. This is kind of shielded in a way. Might want to go for this instead. And this will sort of... Yeah, here we go. I think this is how we want to do it. Right, how much does that give us? 4,000. Not a lot. Not enough. I know that much. That is not enough. These have like big old wings. So yeah, this is quite a safe spot for more. A lot of very sensitive systems here, aren't there? I mean, these don't explode in the same way. It's just the controller, I think, that would explode. 5,600. You know what? F it. You might as well. That's a decent amount. Alright. 8,000. That should be enough, right? I like it. I like it very much. Okay. In terms of performance, right, let's do a comparative-based performance. It kind of just came to me just before I recorded that we can look at the stats of this thing. So, right, forward thrust, 35 meters per second. 38. 36. So you're a bit slower in that sense. That's not a good start. Maybe that's where we save this. Put a couple of extra thrusters up here, medium ones sticking out. I don't know. Okay, right. Other ones. Strafe. This is the big one. 39 meters per second. 23. 26. So you've got a big advantage on the strafing front. That's really nice to see. Right, lift. 39 down 26. So down 26, up 39. 17, 32. So you win there. 1650, you've got all the lift, but that's really good for a starter vessel. You really want that extra lift to get you off the moon if you're taking some heavy resources back. But yeah, that's fine, I reckon. And what have we got? Reverse, 23, 28, 23. That'll do, to be honest. That'll do, pig. 20 degrees pitch, 53, 75. Okay, so that's where we have gone wrong, or definitely. This is where all the CPS is going to come in. Let's do one more comparison afterwards. I think it's roll. So what we want to do here, where these bait generators are. Oh, hang on. Yes, that's great. Fantastic. Yep, one here. And is there anywhere here that we can sort of... Right. That should help something, right? What was the stat? Pitch. Don't think that does help us. Still fine though. How's the roll? The roll is... decent actually. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not amazing, but not too bad. I definitely have room to add a few more down thrusters. What was it? You're 29, and where's roll? That's roll 38. Is that? Oh, was that 38? So is that? You're 29. 49 degrees a second. 85. Yeah, it would be nice if you had that extra. Okay, right. Not so sure. Not so sure now. Where to add. We still have CPU to play with, which is really big actually. 85. So that means plenty more thrusters can be added. So if we have another look here, we've got all those there. Don't need the rail guns. We can throw on a bunch more. The question is, what gaps do we have left? Well, we do have more space inside. That is kind of a cheeky thing I've left here, as you can sort of see. So we can possibly position thrusters in a weird way that benefits us there. We've also got, here we go, right here. Yeah, you can do that. No, you can't do that. Ah, that's not going to work, is it? Because now we lose... No, we don't lose this. That goes over. Yeah, that's fine. Great. You can go back there, I hope. No, it looks like you lost some. Oh, that's from this, isn't it? Fantastic. Okay, that should be okay. That should be fine. So let's go shutter, window here. What sort of difference are we looking at in terms of stats? 41 strafe. The strafe is amazing on this thing, and it has improved the pitch and the yaw a bit. Oh, that's it. There's roll. 58 degrees. Okay. What's the roll on these? 64? 66. That's fine. I'm okay with that for roll. That's good enough for something of this size, actually. If we can maybe just sprinkle in the odd thruster here and there, that'd be quite good. I don't think I can get away with 6 here. It just seems a bit... That'd be a bit bulky, wouldn't it? We'd also lose more... Yeah, no, we can't do that. Nah. There's no forward thrusters there. It's kind of a case of what thrusters do we place back here. If we had a few little ones in, potentially, such as in here. Oh, where does this go? Oh, not that far. No, like here. Yeah. 40 meters per second. 38. Now we're talking. We're on par. 36. That's a bit more like it. So you got a bit more of that forward thrust. And 2 little thrusters there. Yeah. I can't really think of much more other than just slamming loads more of these in. Sorry about the sirens there. I have a feeling it's just going to be about slapping loads of... Yeah, pitch 24, that's gone up. 41 meters per second. Strafe, that's gone down because of the added weight. So it's going to constantly adjust. 25 down, 37 up. The more that we add... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're good. I would like the up to be over 40 though. But it's still better than the other two, so I can work with that. As long as it's quite balanced in its performance, that's not too bad. Just this is a bit plain Jane, that's my problem, you see. I'll probably just make a bar across. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. Right. Aesthetically, this is what is... The only thing that's bothering me here is aesthetically. I mean, maybe that's all we do. Something here. I don't know. Just gonna put that there as like a thing to separate it and give it some sort of texture. Like texturing with blocks, as it were. Yeah, underside here is okay. A little bit of a thing there, but I think we can make that work through textures themselves or additional blocks. I think it's basically done. I'm going to add a bit more storage inside, but I'll do that another time. I say we test the concept. So the idea is this is meant to take out a shielded base, right? So what we're going to do here, probably block that off to start off with. Yeah. I say we test it out. Should I quickly open up a survival mode and just bring this in? Say start a new one, take on the shielded base on a starter planet. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Alright, give me one moment. Alright, so here I am on Skillion, the barren desert planet, basically one of the starter planets. And oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? Very nice, very nice. Alright, let's arm this thing up so we are ready to go. Everything fits, so I put 2,000 of each. I just spawned in a full... Wow, that's a lot of railgun when you think about it. Shall we have a quick look to see how much it's actually taking here? Yeah, there you go. So you probably want to go half on the railgun and definitely up these both here for sure. To be honest, railgun you're probably not going to be using. The railgun's the backup. You want to switch between these ones here, I think anyway. Also, something terrifying flew overhead called a gliding overseer, and it was really quick, and I didn't like it. Alright, I was like, I didn't actually see it, I just saw it on the map, and it was utterly terrifying. So, hopefully... Oh, go away! No! Go away, text-to-speech. Be gone. Right, anyway. Nothing here. Oh, don't tell me there's no bloody... Oh, really? Crashed pirate vessel. Really, dude? Really? Are we gonna have to do this? Go to another planet like Omicron? Well, luckily, because this thing's warp capable, yes we can. So we're actually gonna go ahead and go map. No, let's go pentaxid. Can we get it in time? Not mentaxid. Oh, I didn't get it in time. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, back to here. We did put in a... Yeah, we did. Lovely. 240% of our pentaxid tank is full. That sounds completely normal. Right, well, we can, fortunately, warp to a nearby star. Be quiet, IDA. I'm not here for your nonsense. Alright, what have we got? Do you know what? Might be worth testing this thing out on a space station, potentially. But, no, let's just... The point of this was to test it out on, Oi, shut up. Use your ship detector in the midst of the asteroid field. I don't actually care, dude, if I'm being honest with you. I want to find a drone base. That's what I want to find. Alright, so we're down on the planet. Here we go. That's more like it. There's a drone base. There's a lot of bases. Kind of hope the drone base would be out on its own, but that's no problem. So something else I've also done here is I've actually brought in some 15mm for the minigun turrets. So something that we can actually do here is fill these up like so. Look at this. That is so cool that you can do that. Out of interest, is that damaging our shields? It is! Wow, okay. Let's take a look at this one. This is the one on the front. Pretty cool. And the one on the right. So they've got, apart from the back, so they're very front facing is the only thing about them. The back is completely exposed. So we might want to do something about that potentially. Maybe that's what we do if that slope area is create a little area for a turret instead. Might be an option. We've certainly got enough CPU for another turret, and then that just covers the rear as well, so that could be quite good. Alright, here we go. There we go. So we just need to make sure we're accurate. Sounds obvious, right? Those minigun turrets, they need to be a bit more silent. Yeah, just be accurate. That's it, right? No, I just cannot make it work. Alright, let's test the durability of this thing out then. Alright, there's one down. Let's go for another. Oh, the spotlights are gone. Okay, how's that front looking? Not pretty. Lost the minigun turret. It still took a lot, and we still have... That's worked perfectly! They went for the minigun turret and not the rockets and lasers. That's exactly what I was hoping for. That's gone exceptionally well. So the idea of the minigun turret, the reason I really kept that was actually so that it was distraction from all of this stuff here. Now when they go for the sides, they should go for the generators over here. So when they come over here, they're more enticed by the generator sitting there than they are by the guns here. So these rail guns you shouldn't ever really need to use. It would be quite amazing if you ever had to. Yeah, alright. I feel like that was an interesting first field test for the ship. I think I'm going to leave this here for now. And, you know what, let's just go park somewhere a little bit quieter. Pew, 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 pew. You know what? Sit here. Take them out. Take them out. Go on. Let's see how you get on. Let's see how you get on stationary, surrounded by nothing but Xerax. Actually, that's a little bit unfair. I think, given the circumstances, because there's a drone coming in. So, alright, yeah, you get out of there. Yeah, these lasers are nasty. I love it. Right, minigun. There's 2 minigun turrets. Let's see how this thing gets on, surrounded by Xerax. Enjoy the show, guys. I just wish it was day so you could really sort of see. It appears the turrets have stopped shooting. Okay, they're shooting now. We've still plenty of, yeah, ammo. We can carry on shooting the... Yeah. Oh, okay. Bear in mind, we've not given it lag shot at the back, so... something to consider. Maybe the rocket should go this side. Remember, this only has 2 turrets. So you're going for the minigun turret at the top, so we probably need a bait generator in the middle of the side there. This is a really good way to test out, sort of, you know, what the enemies are going to shoot at. So That middle spike there on the right, you can see it's crumpled up quite bad. It's broken and destroyed. So I think a mid generator is probably a good idea. Like I say, we still have the CPU for it. And they seem to have killed pretty much everything. You're about to go for the one at the back there. Maybe not. There we go. Very nice. They managed to deal with everything. Really good, yeah. So do we have room for a generator here? Yes, we do. They really wanted to go here, so as long as that generator... Yeah, I don't know if we can. It would come out... I don't know if we can make that work unless we replace this block. These 2 blocks of a generator. Do you know what I mean? So let's say we go... oh, sorry. Yeah, of course it was. What was I doing? Oh yeah, generator. Generator. Oh, come on. Alright, multi-tool. Yes, thank you. Retrieve. Shields off. Thank you. So we have the generator like here. Okay. Yeah, here. Then we have the block on top of it, which will cover it completely. So they're going to go for here first, as opposed to the minigun turrets. So it just adds extra durability to these side turrets. Does that make sense? I hope so. Oi, don't you dare shoot me. By the way, there's a lot more going on the planets now. I swear I know it's Promethean rocks, but maybe it's just these iron blocks that were glowing. Or something like that. Yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Interesting. Nothing. I'm gonna hide inside here. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now. I hope you found that interesting, somewhat. I know it was a bit rambly and a bit nonsensical, and yeah, I think we're making good progress with this ship though, so maybe there's room for one more creative session. The problem is when it comes to texturing, those could be very dry episodes, I imagine, or at least for me. I find, imagine from a viewer perspective, they're quite dry. But I might be wrong on that, so I don't know. I think I might put a little gap in, so maybe you can let me know and I'll try not to work on this too much. The chances are, though, I'm going to work on this and I'm probably going to finish it by the time this part comes out. Oh, here we go. Pyum, pyum, pyum. Take them out. There we go. Yeah. That's what I'm on about. Maybe the 4 railguns are unnecessary. Maybe 2 will do. But CPU's not a problem, so I think just adding bait generators around a minigun to the back is the way to go. Possibly. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, I think that should be fine. So, thank you so much for watching. I will see you for whatever next time is. I haven't decided yet, so yeah, whatever it is, I'll see you then.